Ooh, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another plot review video. This one's for Jeroengaming. He's a Grand Architect and most recent Grand Architect on the Vadodora server. He's come up with quite the plot, I must say, and it's very close to my heart because he has a castle, and it's a very nice castle. And you know, he uses one of my boats, and that's something that's really neat to me. It's just really neat to see people that use my stuff, even though, whatever. He used it, he did well, and then he made his own variation here. He did a good job, and he also built quite a nice little medieval, I'm not sure what this is, a carrack? I'm pretty sure this is a carrack. Carrack, or it's not a galleon, I know that. Pretty sure it's a carrack. But anyway, yeah, as you could tell by the cinematic, it's a very nice plot. Lots of cool little details here and there. And now we're going to explore and try not to miss anything. But I guarantee you I will, as there is a lot on this plot and a lot of underground stuff. And overall, it's just going to take a good bit of time to enjoy and explore. I guess we should first look around the village area. As you can see, this is where the village is. Now, just a little thing, he is concentrating more on the realism versus the detail, whereas his detail is good. He does not have like the over detail, which is good. I don't like overly detailed things, and he's done well on this. The only reason why I was a little controversial for this plot, for being architect, is the forest, how it was it's so big, but there's so little in it, except for there's the underground stuff, but then again, you could have done the underground stuff under anything. There is the ruins up here. I did suggest that he organize these ruins to make it look more like a castle, so maybe it would be like a typical Frank castle, or typical like 1600s, 1300s castle. I forget what century it is, but like a typical square castle where there's a tower on each corner, and then like if he had made walls and maybe some rubble around or something like that, I think that would have been a lot better for this atmosphere that he was creating. Even though he did do a good job, you can tell this is a castle, but the thing is it's not really, doesn't really make sense. I don't really see how this could have worked as a castle. But anyway, off that subject, he did a lot of cool things and stuff, but it's still I would have liked to seen more, like maybe a few like huts in the forest, maybe a hunter's cabin, some kind of alchemist's hut, not like the alchemist, you know, something of that sort. That would be really cool to see. Now you go into here and you got the main buildings, such as a church. You got yourself a windmill. And I think that's about it as far as main attractions are concerned. I'm not sure if this town has a tavern or not. I haven't explored this yet, so I don't know. But there doesn't look to be any buildings quite large enough for a tavern, so I will assume that there is not. But we are going to go ahead and start. So let's start on our way. Say we're coming into the town from the outside of the plot. We come in, and there's this really cool idea here, a manure pit. So this is where they would just throw all of the manure. Basically, it'd be fertilizer. They throw all the manure from, you know, all the animals around. They just bring it to here. Now, it is in a bit of an inconvenient location, as it is on a road, and a main road at that. It's the only road that you can see on the way into the plot, which is a problematic placement for a manure pile of this sort, but I guess people just had to deal with it, and as far as smell is concerned. Now there has to be something down here, and there is not. Okay, now this is bad. It's not bad. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do fill our water 5. There we go. So there we go. Now it doesn't really matter. There's water down there. But anyway, yeah, so that's his little well. Then he has like a little bit of a hay stall here. That's pretty cool. Let's just go ahead. Actually, I'm going to try to walk this plot instead of flying around. Flying around, you kind of lose the immersion of it. But if we walk around it, it's quite fun. It looks like this is a rope maker. This is pretty cool. I do enjoy this. He did do a good job with that. having a rope maker here. So basically it'd be mini strands of like string basically, and then they would twist it into rope through different like things along each of these poles here. But there's only so much you can do to represent that in Minecraft, and trust me, I definitely know the feeling. So we're gonna go ahead and go up here to the windmill and see what his grindstone looks like. I'm very interested to see this. Okay, so this is a neat little grindstone and a neat system he has. This is the most important part of a windmill, obviously, since it is the purpose of a windmill in the first place, is to grind wheat, grain, whatever needs to be grinded. And this here is his grindstone idea. I don't quite understand the grindstone itself, but then again, it is very difficult to represent a grindstone in Minecraft. So, you know, whatever. So we're going to be going through here. I'm not sure if there's an upper story to this house, but I'm pretty sure there is due to the, it looks like there's a lot of space up there. Ah, there is. Okay, so you go up this, and then this is where they sleep. Very nice. And also, as you can see, he's put the roof into consideration. He's put the spruce along with thatch underneath, and that works out quite well. So good job there, Jero. I really do enjoy Jero's building style. And he did do a really good job with the parts that he did do, even with the nature in his plot. I'll have to check underwater, but I'm pretty sure that he's the kind of person that would even detail underwater. So yeah, so cool beans. So this is the inside of this little hut of sorts, so that's nice. He did a good job with the diagonal interior as well. Yeah, so he did a good job with this. Wow, that is nice. I like how he does this interior in here. That's nice. So so if you guys remember, I did a medieval church tutorial, and the reason why I took inspiration for that video is because of Jeroen's church here. Now, there are similarities, yet there are the obvious differences. So, but this is a really nice church. It's a very generic church style, though, with the tower in front and the building in the back. He did a really good job with it. But yeah, Jeroen definitely is a very talented builder, and I do enjoy his style and everything he does. It's just really nice. But yeah, let's go ahead and what is this? Witch burning on the fields. Okay, so there's a witch burning on the fields. This is the fields. I don't see any witches. Okay, well, that's interesting. Witch burning on the fields. Okay, so they're burning a witch somewhere in the fields, elsewhere. Tom's Delicious Bread. So this is a bakery. This is quite interesting. The oven is, I guess, realistic. I guess that's what an oven should look like. It is cool looking. They did a good job with that. And then this is the bakery interior. The baker lives here. And some unfinished interior, which isn't any big deal. Now this interior could have used some more work, I think. Make it a little more cozy, but it is what it is. Now I'm not going to go into every one of these houses, as I do want to pinpoint and concentrate on the castle and such like that, but yeah, this looks like a blacksmith, so that's pretty. Yeah, that is cool. And we're gonna go ahead and go up here. And so this is where the beheadings take place, and this here is Ravand. Ravand, the actually is that Ravand's head? Pretty sure that's Ravand's head. And yeah, Ravand has disobeyed the laws of the land and is officially beheaded. Now this here is a really cool design, or a really cool thing. Is a clay or a pot, or what do you call them? Roof shale. They do clay here. What kind of clay? Pots? It looks like pots. Either pots or roofing tiles and stuff. I don't know. It's probably pots. I'm going to say that this is a pottery of sorts. And as you can see, the clay is being moved back and forth, and they got all that cool stuff going on. Bart the Bard. Okay, so the Bard lives in here. Obviously, a castle of this stature would need a bard, some entertainment. So there we go. That is a really neat idea. We're going to go in here. What's in here? Looks like just another house. That's cool. And we're going to head up this hill. We're going to walk through all the weeds, and we're going to see what this house is. And I think that this is just another house. And the one thing I don't like about this, yeah, Zero. You can't walk over it. That's what's annoying. There we go. Off. There we go. But yeah, this is cool. Got another fireplace. Got another nice living quarters in here. And I assume beds upstairs. Yes, beds upstairs. So that's pretty cool. Good job, Jero. Jero. Okay. Very nice. And then we got some stables in here. That's cool. And chicken coop. Oh, that's nice. I do like that. That's really cool. Really cool. Really cool. Alright, so as far as I can tell, I mean, the things that I could be commenting on what he could change is more of a tertiary kind of thing. As you can tell, the building level of, or Jero's building level is, you know, he obviously has the skill level to do, you know, all the things that I would suggest, per se. You know, all my suggestions are more of the more general things, as it's pretty hot. Damn, this is a pretty nice plot. But anyway, what are we going to do? Oh yeah, let's just explore this forest and see all the cool little things there are. We got a little pond down there, like little details like this. Felled trees. That's a really neat detail. I really like to see that kind of stuff. And we keep walking through the forest, and then we go to this moot. Looks like some kind of place where leaders would, you know, come to. And I have a theory of why this is like this, but I'm not going to say because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like a moot area. Looks like an int moot, but for humans of sorts. I don't know. So if Jero, if you could comment below and tell us the purpose of that circular area, I would love to know. What's your reason? Why is there blood in a bed next to it? So this is cool. I like all this. We got lots of pickaxes. So it looks like they're dismantling the castle. As you can see, there's tools everywhere. So yeah, it looks like that they are using the stone from this to build maybe the houses down below or something like that. I would assume that's why it's so it's like this. Now we're going to go deep into the ground. So let's go ahead and turn on CUDA shaders because we need some more light down there. There we go. And now let us delve deep into the depths. Okay, so I haven't explored totally down here. I've only explored a little bit. I think I went this way. I forget. But there is a lot of ways down here. And an unfinished way, it looks like. Lots of, or these aren't unfinished, it's just ways to get around. Now he does have a lot of extra tools in here. So maybe they're just been down here a long time. We keep going down and down and down and down. So it looks like just natural caves. There is one spot where it gets like really interesting. So if we get there, we can see what there is to see. But yeah, it looks like it's just this long, deep cave. And you got some water down at the bottom. And you head up this. This is a very realistic sort of cave system. He did a really good job with this. You go up here. Go up here. Okay, so there's something built under here. So maybe this is under the fort. I don't know. What is this? This looks like it goes outside. Okay. Okay, so this goes underneath the castle. That is very interesting. I remember there was one part where there's just a lot of like dead stuff under here. Like a lot of dead stuff. There we go. Whoops. Nyah. Nyah. Okay, so that's the freezer. We don't want to go in there quite yet. I'm going to explore one more time through this. And if we can't find what I'm looking for, then we are going to just go ahead and start exploring the castle. What the? Why that's not supposed to be there? Okay, up, 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 down, 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 and then up, up, up again. And we're gonna go down that other, one of the other ways. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, where's this way go? Nowhere. But yeah, the underground bit is quite interesting. I just want to show you guys that little place where there's all kinds of skulls and dead people. You would assume that there's some kind of covenant going on, or some kind of evil sorcery or evil necromancy going on down here. So I'm going to go this way. There is a candle this way, so it looks to be that this would be a place where people would go, and it's just a normal cave. Okay, so that is interesting. So it looks like someone has been down here recently, as demonstrated by the candle. Okay, so you come down there, you go down here, okay? Now we're going to go this way. This is a larger cave. I'm going to go this way, because this is the cool way. You know how it is. All the cool kids go this way. Okay, this feels like the way we've just come. We just came. You know what? Forget it. I'm not gonna look for this little place anymore. Nope, I'm not. Okay, so top. Actually, let's explore from the bottom of the castle. So if we keep going this way, it brings us to the bottom of the castle. So if you guys want to explore this plot for yourself and find all the cool things, you're going to have to warp Jero. That's how you get here. Warp Jero is how you get here. And that is how you get here, and you can enjoy the plot for yourself, because there's a lot to enjoy. I'm only scratching the surface, so trust me, there's a lot to see. Alright, so in here, this looks like the freezer where all the meat would be stored. That's cool. Go through this door, and now we are in the depths of the castle. There's a lot down here. I've explored some of it, and I'm only going to explore some of it still. I'm not going to explore all of it. So we got some prison cells there where all the prisoners will be. And you go down the stairs in here, and you would check out all the cool things there are to see. Looks like these are little personal cells. Yeah, these are places where people would be sort of like sardined in, I would assume. That's what it looks like. So if you did a crime particularly punishable by being put in the personal cells, then yeah, good luck to you. Okay, so that's the freezer. Let us continue this way. So this looks like just a lot of food storage, lots of places to put some food and have it ready for maybe a siege. So this is where people would come to get their food and stuff. What is this? Okay, some more food storage. Okay, that's cool. If I can get out of here. There we go. Heading up the stairs now. So we're going to head right up the stairs, and we're going to be in this portion now. And this is the chef. Okay, so the chef is in here, and we got the kitchen. So is this can't be the main kitchen. It's a very small kitchen. First grain storage. Okay, so that's grain storage. That is really cool. But yeah, that is a very realistic feature, and it's something I really need to add into my castles as well, is they would store grain like that. That is a very important thing I need to do, so I will do it if I remember. Second grain storage, more grain storage there. Now it looks like we're getting into the armory. So we got lots of pikes and spears and swords and axes and maces, armor and shields and all that cool stuff. Very important part of the medieval life, as you would need to protect yourself and defend your kingdom against the wiles of the enemy. Because that would be a bad thing if you did not have the weapons to defend yourself when your enemy comes to attack. But yeah, it looks like this is the war room. I want to go outside this castle to give you guys a more in-depth look around it. If I can find a way out. Oh, looks like we are outside now. Okay, so let's go ahead and look around this castle. Alright, so the defensive features of this is basically it's a two-tiered castle. You get through here. Actually, it's a three-tiered. I would consider this a murder pit of sorts here. So this is where the first basic attack would occur, and this is where they would bring in their siege, their battering ram, and they would attempt to fill this in and get across into the this portcullis. But basically, The one thing that I'm not quite sure of about when you have a portcullis like this into a big open yard is when the people get across here, they can just shoot arrows or throw spears through that grate. While it does work for both sides, you would assume that it would be more hassle for people in here versus people out there, because say if they're under siege and they need to get some water, well then you got to have like some kind of shield wall here to protect yourself against the enemy. So you would assume that there would be some kind of wooden doors behind that could close to protect the inside of the keep here. But yeah, that is just a theory. We got a chicken coop here, so that's pretty cool. But then you have this second tier of defense. This is where everyone would be in the second tier. So if people would crash through that gate, then there would be archers all up here shooting down and murdering any would-be and unsuspecting. Actually, no, they would be suspecting any bad person that would be trying to kill them. Might be the people in this castle, the bad people. I don't know. One may never know. And then you're into this second section here, and this is where all the magic occurs. Now, there is a weak point in the castle, as you can tell by this postern gate right there. So technically, that could be a very weak point, and also this here could be a very much of a weak point, as it is not too far up. So you could easily get an assassin up this wall, scale this wall into there, and that would possibly cause some issues. So that is just one thing that I noticed. Whereas, you know, a postern gate I would assume would be a little more hidden than it is like that, because people would see that pretty easy. And like this one up here, I think would be okay as far as having a crapper on the outside of the wall, but this one down here just seems to be a bit much, or a bit low. So there's so much interior to this castle. It's like I don't know if I want to get into all of it. I think I'm just going to show you the main bits and then be good with that. But we got like a little barracks over here, a little place for them to eat, some benches around the tables, and then we're gonna head out this way, and we're gonna head up into the main portion of the keep. So this is the Great Hall. It's as great as it can be, as you know, whatever can fit into this area. And as you can see, it is the place where everyone would eat, drink, and be merry. And you got a big old hearth there to keep it nice and warm in here and cozy. And then you got the chandelier thing like this. Now that is a really cool idea. I love that, where you have the command blocks to demonstrate that there's a sort of system. Now we're going to head up. Up, 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 up. How do we go up? Wait, can we go up? We can't go up. What the? Okay, so we can't go up. Okay, that's interesting. I would have thought that there would be a stairway up here, but there is not. Okay. Oh, maybe that's because... Oh, pfft, silly me. Because it's the roof up there. I was thinking that there was another level up there, like another story. But let's go up and see how tall the roof is. Okay, yeah, that's right. Well, that's interesting. So that is the main thingamajigger over there. So how do we get over there? You'd think that there would be a door to get there from here. Maybe there is if you go down. Let's just go down. Okay, so you come down here. This is a kitchen. And then you go across. And then you're in this area. It's not too much of a weak point. But now we're going to head up the stairs. And looks like we got ourselves a bedroom. Oh, nice. This is a nice little bedroom. I like it. I like it. And then we head this way. We got some kind of treasury. I would assume this is a treasury. Or not. I don't know. But there's some gold here. In a thing. And then we're in the courtyard again. Okay, so we're in this back courtyard. So we need to go up, up, up. I just want to explore this tower. And then I think I will be happy with what we've explored. What's in here? Oh, so there is a way to get there. Okay, I gotcha. Alright, so you go in that door. Now you go up the stairs, and then this is the sun's room. So the sun would live in here. That's cool. And his crapper right there. And then we go up here, some fortifications, and Esquire. So the esquires. So squires. What are esquires? Are the esquires like squires to a knight? Something like that? I'm not quite sure. And okay, so this is the Lord's bedroom. A little cramped. I would say that this is a little cramped, but it is quite a nice interior. I feel like there could have been a little bit more room spared for the Lord, but okay, it works. The princes live in here. Or wait, is this the princes or the princess? I'm pretty sure that it is meant to be princess. Yeah, it's supposed to be the princess. As you can tell, there's only one bed in here. Obviously, the princes want to sleep together. But anyway, yeah, it's princess, 2 S's. So that's cool. Lord, got another bed in there. And then we head up the stairs, and we got the bathroom. So a place to take baths. Nice. All right, well, I think that will conclude the video. Unless if I find anything else that absolutely needs exploring, and I'm gonna try to find a way out first so we can sort of fly around. Ooh, this is definitely the treasure. And then we head up here, and then you're on top of the keep. So yeah, that is a really cool build there, Jeroengaming. I really did enjoy exploring this and seeing all there is to see. Now there is this large building here, and what is this? I'm pretty sure this would be the barracks. There is a sign there, so representing that it's probably not complete, but I'm guessing that this is the barracks. If we go up 1 story here, what is this all up here? This has to be the barracks. It has to be. Yes, it is the barracks. So I was correct, but that wasn't like, it was like a duh statement because it's just like a big building next to it. So I would assume that that's the barracks. Very nice. So that's the barracks, that's the keep, that's the Great Hall. Not sure what this building is, but that's cool. There's lots of interior, there's lots of underground, there's lots of things to see. Let's turn on Conquest of the Sun again. And so that way it's a lot more clear when you're flying around on the outside. Now this is a ship that, one of the types of ships that I plan on making a sea bridge is something along this design with the sort of fortifications along the back. But yeah, as I said again, guys, Jeroengaming is an inspiration to me. And I really do enjoy seeing what he has to do. His style is so, it's so medieval, and that's what I love about it. But yeah, it's cool beans. So anyway, guys, if you guys like this video, please leave a thumbs up, and if you guys want to see more, please subscribe. There is a lot more to see, a lot more things to see, and a lot more content to come. And don't forget that I have a Facebook and Twitter that you guys can follow me on and stay connected. And I also have a Twitch, which I try to stream on as often as I can, which really isn't that much, but I try to do my best each Saturday as much as I can. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and really looking forward to the next one. Till then, bye-bye.